Що, друзяки, всім привіт. Ми продовжуємо. Я тут трошки проїхався, подивитися, що типу буде далі. Ну, прикольно, коротше. Тут недалеко, я тут проїхався трошки і цей, виходить, що... Я правильно їду? Стіл збирати не можна. Це може ігра, я не знаю, надіюсь, не буде підтуплювало, бо я туди, блядь... Як правильно сказати? У мене було мало на М2 пам'яті. Я цю гру взяв з М2, перекинув на жорсткий диск. Щоб цей... Бо там писало, що типу я не можу... Що я не можу відновити файли на той самий диск, що... Той самий диск, що на ньому є вже файл. Я мусив ігру перекинути на жорсткий диск. Може бути, що вона може підтуплювати. Але надіюсь, ні.
Tracks lead to the right. I'd better tread carefully. The company must have headed into the thicker forest. They used the trees as cover. Easy! Wagons. They probably used them to block the way and prevent a retreat. Smart. They rained arrows down at them. Good God, what a bloodbath. What are you gaping at? Well...
Бити з ними не хочу. Перший раз я сюди біг, подивився, побився з ними, блядь.
God Almighty, bless their souls. And they blocked their way forward as well. They were trapped. The man who planned this, in any case. The innkeeper wasn't exaggerating. It looks like a Turkish raiding party swept through here.
I told you quite clearly to stay in the forest. You're welcome to anything you find up top, but stay away from here.
God be with you, lad. I'm not one of those corpse looters.
Listen, one more step and it'll be your last, old man.
Calm down. I don't want any trouble. I'm looking for someone.
Oh? And who do
The Lord God. And wine. Every now and again. Or ale. I'm not fussy.
What are you saying? You don't look like...
I hear that a lot. But it's...
So who are you
I'm looking for my friends. And I want to make sure they aren't...
All right, follow me.
Move it, idlers. Bury them properly so the wild animals don't get to them.
Eric!
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be on guard at the mill. I made it quite clear. I want that fucking... Who's this?
No, sir. He says he's a priest, and he's...
Quiet! You, speak!
Godwin. I'm a priest and I'm looking for their bodies.
And what exactly do you want from me?
Now that I've introduced myself, I'm keen to know who you might be.
You may have introduced yourself, but I don't know why I should believe you. Whoever heard of a priest with a sword under...
I get your point. De omnibus est dubitandum. Let's just say I'm whatever I need to be at the moment. A priest, a warrior, a After all, the Lord helps those who help themselves, eh?
Well, you know how to preach. Maybe you really are...
I'd like to ask what happened here.
What do you think? And the best side won. Us. Now I've got to...
Sorry, this might sound stupid, but I've just arrived and I've no idea...
The cream of the local... That bastard von Burgo threw everything he had at us.
It looks like you crushed them badly. Did you leave any survivors?
So if your pals were against us, you'll find them in that pit.
I hope not. I don't think you'd throw a nobleman into any old hole.
Nobleman?
Aye, a nobleman. I'm looking for the Lord of Perk.
The Lord of Perks?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
The captain took some prisoners.
You better hope it is.
Right.
Excellent, Eric. I'd like to see the prisoners.
We'll see. Have you brought a ransom?
I still don't know if they're dead or alive. So first, I want...
Right, fellas. If you want to keep your head on your shoulders, clear off on the double. Did you hear what I fucking said? Get lost, or it'll end badly.
I won't take orders from you, you dog! We're outnumbered, but we can take them. And then I'll take you to our prisoners. Deal?
If we survive.
Let's see if you're as good with that sword as with your tongue. Come on then, you assholes!
Slice him up!
Get away with that, bastard! You'll be sorry, fucker!
You'll be
Now
a
you-
fucking sorry!
Get him!
You should have fucking stayed out of it.
Come and help me with this bastard!
Leave him alone!
You'll be
Now just this one with a flat.
Трошки зняв. Шкода, що я не можу, блядь, типу, в них забирати ці.
I owe you one, old man.
Може, хоч гроші позабирати в них, блядь.
Father! Worthy sir! A quick word?
Я можу поставити щит? О, де щит можу поставити? А що цих, типу, не можу? Бо я там в лісі прибуту. Я не міг підняти.
Old man, come here. We need to talk. Hey, father, I want to... Fuck! They got what they had coming.
I'd say it's God's punishment. Requiem
You really know how to wield a sword? Tell me. And leave God out of it this time.
in the Battle of Kosovo.
And you settled down in your old age.
Till recently, I was the parish priest in Užits, near
Sasau.
Looks to me like you're going to need a bigger hole for the bodies.
We're not gonna dig graves for those fuckers.
It might not please our Lord, but I have no sympathy.
Who gives a damn about such scum? Let the stray dog.
Anyway, what about...
Still on? I'll take you to the castle, so you can talk to
What castle?
Nabokov. Although...
There now.
So tell me, Godwin, why are you looking for those two anyway?
I gave my word.
Who to? Who's looking for them?
Lord Hanush of Lipa, Lord Capen's guardian.
Hanush, you say?
Do you know him?
I know who he is, but I couldn't say we're friends. Look, that's Nabokov up on the left. It's got a commanding view of the whole valley. Now tell me, do you ride as well as you wield a sword? Let's see. I'll race you there. Yeah!
Yeah, yeah! Go!
Пішов в сраку, блядь.
Yeah!
Щит файна штука, але, блядь, ще з нього собі я нічого не бачу.
Well now, you're a fine horseman as well.
Bibiana might look like any old nag, but there's more to her than meets the eye.
Bit like you. In any case, welcome to... We'll leave the horses here. Not to worry, our boys will...
A very nice fortress.
In a moment, you can ask the captain yourself.
I can't wait. Wait here for me, Bibiana. I'll be back soon. And maybe I'll...
Ну що, як кажете? Живі вони? Дивіться, що живі, блядь, бо щось не може бути нам, щоб вони були не живі, блядь. Ігра би скочила, блядь.
Where's the chief? I brought him a guest.
Just now he's interrogating some captives.
Call him.
I believe they're still alive. You're in luck.
I hope so.
What is it, Eric? I'm busy.
This here is Father Goodwin. For a priest, he's handier with a sword than most of your men. He helped us against some bandits. And he's looking for Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Well, well. This is quite a turn-up. I've just had a very interesting chat with this Capon. And your Ishtvan. Now I think I want to have a chat with you. Go and wait for me in the tower.
God be with you, Captain. I expect you're the master.
You surmise correctly. Who are you? And to what do I owe the honor of your visit?
As your man-at-arms Eric said, I'm Father Godwin. I'm in the service of Sarhanush of Lipa.
Did I hear correctly that you're a priest?
And you don't look much like the lord of this fortress. I don't even know your name.
You don't need to know my name. I'm a knight, and that's...
Conversing with a man without knowing his name is a little awkward. Am I to understand, Sir Knight, that young Lord Capon is alive and well and is in your cap...
You understand correctly. And I don't have this bandaged eye for fashion.
It doesn't pay to underestimate that one. He's one of the few who can hold his own with me.
Boozing? You're a...
Unfortunately, the bishop had other...
I have a feeling that's just one chapter in your colored history.
Indeed. But this isn't the time. You have my friends, and I want them back. So what do we do about that?
Straight to the point, eh? You're a man after my own heart. So what do you propose?
First of all, I'd like to see them, to make sure they're safe and sound.
They're both fine, for now. You have my word.
The word of an unknown knight? That's as much use to me as a...
As the word of a dubious priest with a bloody sword in one hand and a wineskin in the other is to me.
Well, let me put it another way, Sir Knight. I don't know what happened here exactly, who you... But I guarantee you that those two greenhorns won't interfere with your plans, and you've no reason to hold...
I'll have you know, these two greenhorns came with Otto von Bergov's army to conquer this fortress. And they were the most dogged of all. And I have to admit, the best as well, as my eye can testify.
Like I said, they're handy fellows. As you no doubt well know, Lord von Pergau is on the... So if that pair joined up with him, they must have had a damn good reason for it. Believe me. But that...
Tell me, Father, what price does Sir Hanush put?
I have no idea.
Then why are you here?
I'm supposed to bring them back. And I was afraid at first that if anyone was going to hold them captive, it'd be... Ah, well. Man proposes...
This whole story of yours sounds to me rather... suspicious. Maybe I should throw you in the same cell with that pair.
Excellent! At least I'd get to see them with my own eyes and not have to put up with any more horse shit.
Enough! To hell with you! You've got no ransom, and you don't want a parley. So we're done here. Be glad I'll let you leave.
You won't get rid of me that easily.
Що вони бились? Під русскими. Ну, блядь, старичок, блядь.
And that's what I'm gonna do.
Looks like you know how to use a blade.
Fighting Turks will teach you that.
Hungary?
Kosovo.
If you help me, I'll let them go.
Ну, бля, значить вони живі. Та прикольно. Тесно, чи ми будемо, блядь, в лахміню починали знову, блядь, чи нам дадуть нормальні речі туди. Типа тих самих обладунках відпустять.
Up and at them! Kill them to the last man!
Ви там бийтеся, я помиюся, добре, хлопці.
Knows how to sword fight!
You should have fucking stayed out of that.
Воу-воу! Розвій, я щит тут тримаю, ікону мілу, блядь.
You never saw that coming. Hardly even hurt, eh?
Ох, ніхуя спина щось лишилось.
Whether you're a priest or not, I have to admit, you're damned handy with a sword.
Likewise. But what the hell was that all about?
Looks like those friends of yours were right. Von Bergov's spies infiltrated us. Istvan Toth and that Eric of his.
Eric? Where is Eric?
Fuck! To the captives, quick, before it's too late.
I hope Hanush has enough coin to pay the ransom for you. As for you, well, we'll see about you.
You! Tough! You swine! You're lucky I can't get to you, you treacherous cunt! Bark at me, you dog! Who the hell do you think you are? Where's my sword? Who is this? Madman! Surely you're not gonna listen to some vagabond? What, but you think you should listen to Sigismund's bitch? Enough!
What's he talking about?
You clearly don't know your own men. Although this one is Sigismund's man. We've already had the honor.
They're making up shit to avoid the gallows!
So that's why you were so keen to avoid that battle.
We were defending the castle as you ordered!
Throw him in the cell with Nebak.
I'm sure you'll get on just fine together.
You're making a terrible mistake!
We'll see about that.
Shishka, you want it at the gate?
Shit. I'm not done with you yet.
Now you're done for. You'll pay for everything you've done.
Why do you think so? The little misunderstanding with the captain will get sorted out soon enough, one way or another. What's interesting is that you cross my path again when I'm doing what I do best. Fate, I suppose. We have the same fairy godmothers. Whores.
You dog! You're in the mood for jokes? After what you did here in the fortress? Give me one good reason I shouldn't strangle you on the spot.
Strangling your rescuer would be a mistake, Yaramir. A big mistake. And most likely a mortal sin.
Rescuer? What are you on about?
Why do you think you're still alive? Thanks to me. I persuaded Zhishka not to get rid of you for good.
Don't listen to him. He's a liar and a traitor to this land.
And a loyal servant of King Sigismund and our Sir Otto von Burgau. Just like you, sir. Or am I mistaken?
Otto von Burgau?
Indeed. While these two support that drunken, good-for-nothing Wenceslas, like that bastard Zhishka.
Why did you help him then?
It was a direct order from Sir Otto.
What order?
Gain Zhishka's trust and stop his perfidious raiding once and for all. Unfortunately, getting away from here in time and warning Sir Otto about the trap was harder than I expected. And that's why I'm locked up here now. In any case, you wouldn't be alive without me. Believe me, sir.
Don't believe him. He's a common bandit. He did the same at my hometown. Attacked castles, murdered, and plundered.
I was given a direct order by my lord, who is yours too, and I'm carrying it out as best as I can.
Behind bars?
Like I said, if everything had gone to plan, it wouldn't be us in this dungeon, but Zhishka. But don't worry, sir. I haven't said my final word yet.
Well, I don't want to be too hasty, but for the moment, you'll regret it if you're lying.
No doubt.
Where's my sword?
Your sword? You're still bothered about that? I have to admit, your father did a good job on it, though. Beautiful work. His last.
You won't look so pleased with yourself when I'm gutting you with that sword.
I'm not sure you'll get the opportunity, to be honest. If either of us has a chance of getting out of here alive, it's certainly not you.
Don't try it on. You fled from Talmberg like a thrashed dog. And if it's true you're working for von Bergov, you haven't done too well. All your men are dead, and you're here in a cell.
For the time being, wait and see.
Ha! I get the feeling you touched a nerve there, Henry. This vermin doesn't have a backup plan.
I'll be free before you know it.
And how do you intend to get out of here?
Surprisingly, I have better prospects than you two. And waiting for a ransom is only the last resort.
Who would pay a ransom for you?
Don't tell anyone, but how about the man who sent me? And he's close by. Unlike Lord Hanush is at the other end of the country.
Zhishka would have to be out of his mind to release you.
Really? People like Zhishka know coin is more important than revenge. You can't... Besides, seeing what happened, I don't think Zhishka is going to want to stay long. And I wouldn't expect him to wait around until a messenger brings a ransom from Ratai. One way or another, he won't have any need for you. Either of you. And that's when my time will come. Are you afraid?
I'm gonna get you.
No one's yet built the gallows I'll swing from, boy.
I don't think Henry's planning to hang you. It's more likely to rip your gut open. And I'll be glad to help him.
When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think he was looking for this.
You swine! Ugh.
You better hope your father pays a nice fat ransom.
Rot in hell! Ugh.
Eric! You're just about to do some gutting.
There's no time for it.
There's always time for this.
No, we've got to flee now.
There'll be time when we meet again.
What the fuck was that? Fuck it!
Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ. Gentlemen!
It's Godwin!
You know, I thought I'd be carrying your bodies home. Can you even deliver a letter?
I will get those fuckers.
They're riding to Trotsky. You were right.
All you had to do was trust us.
Trust you when you came at me with von Bergov's army. Sorry, but my eye doesn't see it that way.
Maybe we wouldn't have come at anyone with an army if they hadn't tried to kill us earlier, and weren't cozying up with that bastard Istvan.
There might be some truth in that. We got off on the wrong foot, all right. But it seems we have a lot to say to each other.
Too right. I have to admit I'm getting a bit lost in all this mess.
You're not the only one.
Well, let's start with you, Captain. You know all of us, but we don't know you from Adam.
I am Jan of Trotsnov, also known as Zhishka. These days in the service of Jan Sokol of Lamberg and Margrave Prokop of Luxembourg.
Prokop? Jobst of Luxembourg's brother? What a coincidence. We're here at Jobst's instigation.
Well, Sir Hans, the problem is Prokop is at this very moment in Sigismund's jail in Pressburg on account of Jobst's treachery, which doesn't exactly make us allies.
We know about his past, but it seems he's changed his mind and sided with King Wenceslas. After all, we came here to try to make Lord von Bergov and the League of Lords turn against Sigismund.
Jobst can be very convincing, and then all of a sudden his dagger's in your back. I've seen him twist and turn so many times that I don't believe a word he says. Be that as it may, what you said means we, here and now, really are on the same side.
Aye. But what I want to know is how it came about that instead of delivering a letter, though.
How? We had a common enemy, that's how. As soon as we arrived, we were attacked by Zhizka here and his men. They murdered our company, took our message, and on top of that, they had Istvan with them.
And Istvan was actually working for von Bergov all this time.
Where did you pick up that bastard, Zhizka?
When I came here, I was putting together a band and he turned up, along with Eric and a couple of others.
You recruited him? Just like that?
Lord Capon, when you do what I do, you don't get to choose from the best, but the worst. And he was good at our trade. So good, I didn't notice he was setting me up.
If you're in Sokol's service, as you said, what exactly is it you're doing for him?
Waging war. As you've known,
There's a fine line between waging war and
as a man of your experiences must know, war takes many. And since King Wenceslas and Prokop are imprisoned and the Czech noblemen are useless, we're doing the best we can alongside Sokol. We're making life difficult for the traitors who are in league with Sigismund. And Otto von Bergov is traitor.
Well, I understand you were out to harm von Bergov, but why did you...
We saw you meet up with his garrison. It looked like a friendly encounter, so we figured you were with von Bergov.
You killed all my men!
And you killed my men. Though some of them were far from good.
War is a nasty business, Captain. What happened, happened. And it's a burden.
Tell that to Oates.
Yeah, war is a nasty business. Men kill each other, I get that. But your men wanted to rape innocent women. There at the pond.
Nobody raped anybody. I personally made sure of that.
Well, that is true.
Like I said, in my trade, you don't work with... It's hard to keep them reined in sometimes, but I do my best. As you saw...
Do you know Catherine?
Who?
The girl from by the pond, for whose sake you killed your own man.
No.
You killed your own man to protect a woman.
Looks like it, doesn't it? Nobody has tried anything of the sort since, so they got the...
Did you want to kill von...
Of course. And as you know, we all... But just making his life hell was enough. Making sure he lost as much coin and manpower as possible so he couldn't help Sigismund. And we hit him where it hurt, believe me.
So you were doing the same as Toth was doing in Sasau, in Sigismund's service?
I suppose so. I also understood from what he said that he'd been harassing the enemy a bit too, but he didn't say who that was.
Harassing a bit? No offense, but you're a damn... Istvan took Talmberg Castle. He assembled a huge force. The whole region had to band together to put an end to his...
And did you?
I should say so.
You see then, this whole region also banded together against me. And who did you say the dabbler was?
Why do you think Istvan joined you when he's on...
That's a good question. Either he just needed coin and joined the first band he came across, and when he found out who I was, he secretly did an about-face and planned to double-cross us. Or he was already Sigismund's spy when he joined us. Anything.
Why did Istvan let you ambush von Bergov instead of telling him you were at Nebukov?
Well, that's not so mysterious. It all happened so fast that he didn't have time to do anything. What's more, I kept everyone inside the fortress before the battle. For that precise reason, so no idiot would give us away. Although it's true he wanted to avoid that battle. He tried to talk me out of it. And now we know why. While we're on the subject of Istvan, I understand you have some history between you.
I don't want to talk about that.
I understand. Everyone has wounds.
How did you manage to set that trap in the ravine so quickly?
I have my sources.
Come on! I think you can trust us, after all.
I'll give you a piece of advice, Lord Capon. Don't...
How did Semyon come to join you?
Von Berghoff is a bad master, and you're not the only ones who don't like what Sigismund's doing in Bohemia. It wasn't the same with the miller, though he had lots of other incentives as well. What actually happened to...
Von Berghoff sent his men to take revenge on him. Both Jan and Olda are alive, but they had to flee. Henry and I helped. We burnt down the fortress to cover their escape, so Von Berghoff wouldn't suspect.
Oh, thank God for that, at least. They're good men. It would be a sad loss.
If there's one thing I can't figure out, it's how come you...
Or would you rather I hadn't?
Certainly not. You came at just the right time.
I have the feeling it wasn't God who sent you, but my guardian...
He dropped by to see me just as the bishop was kicking me out of my parish. He said you'd been gone suspiciously long, and I was wondering where I was going to live. So we made a deal that I'd go and check.
That was a good idea.
I think so too. For a while, I was worried that...
What are we going to do now?
We can't stay here. God knows what plots those fuckers are hatching right now. We should get ready to leave. Von Berghoff may have lost lots of men. Word will get out about his humiliation, and the League of Lords will come to his aid.
Where will we go?
I don't know yet. What about that Jobst of yours? Should you send word to him?
He's still somewhere in Brandenburg.
So the best thing would be for all of us to go back to Ratai. Wouldn't you like to...
That sounds like a plan.
You see? Oh, and would you like me to take another look at your eye?
Is medicine another of your skills? On top of sword fighting, booze...
Giving the last rites isn't the only thing I can do for a fallen man.
All right, then. You could look at the bandage for a start. The stench bothers me.
Sorry about your eye.
You're lucky. And then you came along. Still, I have no one to blame for challenging you. I'll hand out orders and come and join you in the fort. Sir Hans can take you there.
Oh, fucking hell. God. Holy shit!
Don't worry. I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it feels.
It started to fester. I'll have to clean that out.
Just get it over with. Will he survive?
With God's help.
That's not what I asked.
The wound isn't deep. As long as it doesn't fester, it'll be all right.
So, he won't go...
He won't lose his eye. He just needs to get a good night's sleep.
We all do. We're leaving early in the morning before von Berghoff comes and kicks...
Can we help somehow?
Aye. Go to bed and keep your hands off our Clara. Got it? But if you really want to be useful, you can help Bluster load the cart.
I think I know where we're most needed now. I'm going to need your help.
I'll be happy to help.
We should say a few words for those who can no longer hear anything. And dig their graves. Thank God we managed to survive until evening at least. God be with you.
Прикольно. Так, все напишили.
Will you help me, Henry? Will you help me? Keep up, Henry. Hurry up. Let's get this over with.
Матеріали. А що то він? Щось пошкоджене, блядь. Що в мене пошкоджене? Обладунки. 30%. Не поняв. А чого? Де той обладунок, що 30%? Ще раз. Кінь. Більше вбивця, напевно, що треба. Блять, сюди кінь не достає.
It's been a hellishly long day today. Thank God we managed to survive until evening. Now it's time to go to the front to help me.
смислі кінь сюди не достає? Ремі кінь. Що пише, що кінь не достає? Що за хуйня? Де мій кінь? Щось ніхуя не пам'ятаю, що він загинув чи? Вкрасти. 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 Ну і блядь, а як мені поладити? У мене, напевно, щось світло, ні? О, сила. Швидше світло, простіше вам помітно про сферу тече бити. Щит. А це не дуже мені треба. Це мені треба на силу вкачати. Так, прям цього. Дальше. Оберемо бі. О. Так, ви ваш витривалість становиться 10 швидше. Старізняк, ваша вага, будунка впливає на швидкість працювання та... Ага, ясно. Аж таки будуть тим сильнішими, чим більше ви поранені. Аж таки будуть тим сильнішими, чим більше ви поранені. 75 очок здоров'я або менше. Вибирать. Нормально. А, то ще й не все. Так. Типа що? Треба, щоб скорше витривалість була. Далі. Під час квоті вашого ремесла буде вважатися на 3 одиниці вищі, з вашого потрібно до мечей буде 25 менше пошкодитися в бою. Так, якщо ви б'єте короткими мечами, якщо так, ваші шаблі. Так, що таке менше? Ага. Бляха-муха. Все файне, бляха. Якщо так, ваші шаблі. Чим, але не тиском чи шаблі, його захист буде на 30 вище. Так, це блок на 20 менше витривальності. Добре. Алоси. Так, це... О, стрільба. Якщо під час прицілення він не рухнувся протягом щонайменше 2 секунд, ваша тривалість спадає на 20 повніше, а ваш постріл буде на 15 сильніше. Ваш перший постріл 1 на 15 залп. Після кожного пострілу отримуєте коротко часто посилення протягом дії, при заженні і працює швидше. Це він знову стається швидше, а якщо він не битнеться вчасно, то з кожним пострілом посилення поновлюється. Взяти. Похуйомбо. Добре. Так, наші місії, що ми маємо? Рушайте з Богутом. З Богутом рушати, так? Я не можу відновити ніякої зброї, виходить, ще так. Коваль є вже почати. Ти можеш мені дати? Я можу з тобою поторгувати. Мені треба... А ти маєш тільки, сука, броника, та, блядь? Фігово.
Take care then. Thanks for nothing.
Ладно. Або ні, чекай, давай поговоримо.
What would you like?
А, ти мене навіть ремонтувати не можеш, блядь, сука. Так. Щас, зараз, блядь. А ми вже назад не можемо вернутися? А не може.
Where can I sleep in the castle?
I reckon there's no room in the tower or the smithy, but I'm sure there's a place for you in the lower castle. You'll find a free bed in the cabin right past the gate.
Десь за брамою має бути будинок, так? В смислі будинок за брамою.
Thank God we managed to survive until evening at least. Now it's time to go to those who were not so lucky.
Там ніде поспати взагалі.
At least they now have eternal peace from everything. And they don't have to choose a lesser evil.
I couldn't help overhearing you talking about that tragedy in Samin. Was that also the choice of a lesser of two evils?
It's really a shame you didn't arrive earlier, Godwin.
Why? Do you think things would have turned out differently?
I don't know. Aldo was truly guilty, but to kill and to punish are two different things.
God gave us the power to punish. But we have to deal with our consciences ourselves. If you don't watch out, you'll end up drowning in all that spilt blood. Well,
Тихо.
maybe
Блядь,
all
та
these
собі нахер не треба митися.
Maybe all these hardships will be for the best in the end. Everything. In the end, we're the
Він
lucky
туди не
ones.
достане. Чому, блядь?
Unlike others, right?
Щось в них є. Гроші є навіть якісь. Блять. А, ну. В смислі, а я що, ще маю могили купати, блять? Йоп, твою мать. Це його мать, блять.
Requiem aeternam dona eis Domini, et lux perpetua luceat eis, et tibi videtur votum in Jerusalem.
Так. Курва, би поміг хоча б, блядь?
Requiem aeternam dona eis Domini, et lux perpetua luceat eis, redexit hymnus Deus in exaudi rationem mea, ad te.
Do you think we did enough for those poor souls?
We did what was necessary.
That's good.
Oh, come now, you're young. You can't be all that worn out. I have something that...
Godwin, couldn't I...
No, wait. You'll see. It'll kick your...
I think I'll lie down.
Come to the castle moat. I'll wait for you there.
Просто людина спати хоче, ні якусь хуйню.
Who's looking after the church while you're here?
Well, whoever it is, it's no concern of mine.
Wait, so you weren't kidding?
I'm afraid not. That little evening escapade of ours, and your sermon in the church, didn't Let's just say I've had a running dispute with our bailiff for quite some time now. And what happened didn't help my...
So what are you going to do now?
I don't know. Maybe I should earn a living.
Why not?
But I'm too old for that now.
Ah, that's called experience. Do you know anything about Teresa from the Rattay Mill?
You mean that nice girl who saved your life in the ruins of Skalitz?
Aye. If she hadn't shown up that... So do you know what she's up to?
Why? Did you...
Well, like you said, she's a kind girl, and I'd like to see her again when we get back to Sasau.
I didn't hear anything new about her in these last few days since she left. But if she likes you, I'm sure she'll wait for you.
Do you know where I can sleep in the castle?
You'll find your bed in that tiny little hut, right past the gateway to the lower castle.
До нижнього замку. В смысле, де хатина? Яка хатина? Це луплять. Де хатина, де я можу поспати, блядь? Це я не можу. Коню, хуйоню, блядь. Я не поняв, але дуже інтересно. І до ровів і поговоріть із Богултом. Ну я тут і що?
Come over here, Henry.
What's going on?
This'll interest you. Our friend here will show you what his diabolical contraption can do.
It's called a pistol. You'll see something you've never seen before. With this contraption, as you call it, you can shoot down a knight in armor, horse and all.
I've already seen what it
Yeah.
can do. A weapon like that killed the Chamberlain.
Let's not worry about that now, all right? You have a unique chance to try it out. From the right end for a change.
Have you ever shot one, Godwin?
Me? But at the Battle of Kosovo, I witnessed what damage bronze bells filled with black powder can do.
I've heard of those. Those must have been born.
Is that gunpowder I smell here?
That's right. It's swart. It may stink, but it's damn flammable.
And pretty explosive if you don't know how to use it. How do you shoot with that?
It's not that hard. When you can.
It'd be better if you tell me everything.
A pistol is not all that complicated. It has a metal barrel in the front. First, you load the powder in the barrel, then the ball, and you plug it up with a piece. Sheep's wool is also good, because it doesn't get wet. But then it's hard to clean the weapon after. As soon as it's loaded, you put the stock under your shoulder, and you light it with a wick. Just watch out for the recoil. You have to use a wide stance. Otherwise...
Oh, that doesn't sound bad, does it?
Так. Сучасна зброя те, що вона повільно заряджається і не дуже точно компенсує неймовірною силою і страхом, який вона несе у ворогів. Щоб стріляти з рушниці, маєте вклад відповідну комірку в інвентарі. Ага, ясно. Затисніть, щоб зарядити рушницю, затисніть, щоб прицілитися. Вистрілити. Все понятно.
Let's try shooting.
Careful now. I don't want to have to go looking for all your people.
You look like you're all in one piece, so you'll sure...
That's true. So far, I've only had to have...
What?
But don't worry. I'm sure beginners...
Maybe a prayer would help more.
Good idea. O merciful God, be kind and protect us, so we don't blow our arses off.
Прикольно. І що, він поставив мені його? Рушницю. Ти, блядь, ти мені рушницю херово постав. Сюди мені рушницю. Кулі теж сюди. Лук сюди. Поліпшена мисливська стріла. Сюди. Меч. Сюди. Щит. Сюди. Сюди. Так, все, спорядили, добре. Тепер. А я можу? Матеріали. І їжа. Ага. А можу я її... А, то я отруєння можу. А чи ні? А, не можу. І все? Так мало? Ну ладно, хоть так. Так, троєчка. А, то ми типу змагаємо, так?
Look and learn.
Ну, і на що я це маю целити?
Ha! Look and learn.
Щось я ніхрена не поняв.
My God, this really is a diabolical contraption. Holy balls!
Після стріляти, щоб, блядь,
It's got
целитися.
quite a kick, huh? What a load of bollocks!
Hitting something with that would take a miracle.
It's a miracle we still have both our arms.
Aye. I once saw it rip a bloke's face off, along with half his body.
Such an accurate shot. From how many paces?
None. He was the one doing the shooting.
Sweet mother of Jesus.
A diabolically dangerous weapon.
I told you so.
I'd like to see...
No problem. I have one handgun here, and it's no good to...
It's definitely not for me.
What?
Of course, but I don't have much gunpowder left. So you have to find some yourself.
And if you have all the saints on your side, it might not kill...
Thank you very much. I'll see what...
All right, then. Thanks for the demonstration, Master. We have a long journey ahead of us tomorrow. I'm gonna hit the hay. You do what you want, but keep out of trouble.
Як знати, блядь, де целитися, блядь? Що, мені може тут спати, чи? Ні, тут теж зламати, блядь. Я щось ніхрена не можу поняти, де я маю спати, блядь, заїбати. А во, блядь, а чого вони казали мені десь? Хір знає де, блядь.
Hey, you! Why are you gawking at me like a deaf cunt? I should have shot you right off. And don't pretend you can't hear me. What is it? Lost for words?
Oh, damn it. I came here to help you, but you're just pissing me off.
I don't need help from the likes of you, you treacherous scum.
Hey, stop fighting!
Чекай, я там жму гравець на бій і комбо. Ліво вдолі справа. Зліва здолу справа. А, все?
Gnade! Mercy! Let me go!
Michael sent me here to help you load the car.
What?
But I don't need it. Your lot killed many of our good men this morning. I feel like punching your teeth in.
Just try it. But you...
Quit your babbling and let... Leave me alone.
Що, все? Скінчилось?
Get out of my face. Damn it.
З лука хоч щось понятно, як це целить.
Are you all right in the head? Sod off with that weapon.
Hey, Henry, come up here.
I'll be right with you.
There's a beautiful view of the sunset from here, and the only thing I want now is for it to set, and for this fucking day to be over. Come and have a chat.
It was a hard bloody day today, eh?
I swear, I don't know how many more times we're going to have to change sides before luck smiles on us.
Look on the bright side. We survived. I hear we're going back to Ratai tomorrow.
Great. I'll be glad to see the back of Trotsky and fucking von Berghoff, though I'd rest easier if he was dead. Just because I was trying to do the responsible thing.
You did what you could.
Exactly. Even Hanush will have to admit our mission couldn't have succeeded under the circumstances. Either way. Well, now it's all over.
If you have anything to bet with, my lord.
Don't worry about me. What about you? Aren't you...
Thanks for your concern, but I still have a few
Maybe not for long. Enough talk. Let's let the wings of our...
Що класно, блять. Ну, блять.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side. Come on then. Show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time. Oh, Fortuna. May the best player win.
Що то грати з тобою, блять? За 3 секунди я вів.
Mother of God's holy britches. How come I...
Because I cheat disgracefully? Because you play so
Oh, right, that's it. Oh, come one, come all. Lord Capon of Perkstein is on trial again.
And you drew quite a crowd last...
Oh, my God.
Well...
I'd rather catch the attention... Aye. Why? All our problems began the day I abandoned that simple philosophy.
You want to enjoy life again?
Indeed. But am I just...
And can I hear this great revelation of yours?
I have arrived at the conclusion, and it doesn't mean your whole life is fucked up. And also,
things always look better. The sooner I lie down, the better chance there is of nothing else fucking up today.
Not a chance, you idiots!
Who are you calling an idiot? Only an idiot would waste bandages on those high-born fuckers.
They're injured, just like our men.
Enough! What's going on here?
And what's it to you, eh?
I've been told not to treat those wounded prisoners in the cellar.
Keep your nose out of this, mate.
Who are you talking about?
They brought in 2 noblemen who survived the massacre. They call one of them Little...
Herman Littlehead.
Aye, that's him. He took a good thrashing, and these...
Shut your trap, and don't...
I'm afraid I have bad news.
Of course. Exactly. He said you Trotsky folks are not...
First of all, I'm not from Trotsky, and don't forget I beat your Captain Zizka in a fight. If you want to end up the same, I can go another round. Do you want to add to Clara's work?
Aye. Maybe you're right. Let the cat... True. Why should we waste our time with some lordly... Let's go, Jakey. We've got more...
Thanks for sticking up for those prisoners. Those poor...
They shouldn't have yelled at you.
So you were more worried about me than the prisoners?
What of it? You're the only woman here, and the only healer. At least I, for one, would be really glad if you helped those 2 poor fellas.
Thanks for saying so. I'll see what I can do.
You're incredible, you know. The fellas at the fortress surely have no...
A treasure smeared with blood that smells of bile, and even worse...
Ah, they should bow to you. How many of them have you...
How would I know? I'm no priest, just an ordinary girl who knows a bit about her...
And you're a lot prettier than any priest.
Flattery will get you no... Sorry, but I have too much work to do.
Is there anything I...
Like what? Can you even do anything other than wave...
I'm sorry, Clara.
There are a lot of injured here that probably won't survive the night without help.
I know a bit about potions.
In that case, thank God you're here. I'll go and prepare some more medicine and make a round visit. In the meantime, you go to the lower castle. There are more men there who need to be treated.
What are their names?
Mark, Zverk, and that poor god. You'll find medicine and bandages in the chest in my cabin. And if you have any questions, I'd be happy to help you.
Так, добре. Де твоя хатинка? І спати до хатини. То я поняв. А де твоя хатина, га, блядь? Хто цю, блядь? М? От і набір кравця інший. Нарешті 30. Все? Нарешті.
Listen,
What would you like to know? Farewell.
Ого, блядь. Як тут темно. Це що таке? Валянка. А, це вкрасти, блядь. Тут зламати, блядь.
I came to treat you. What hurts, Zwerg?
I took a blow to the ribs, and my right leg hurts like hell. I'm
Let me take a look at your wounds.
Just be careful.
Don't worry, my friend. And here. You've got a bruise on your chest and some dried blood.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad, does it?
No, but you also have a pretty swollen ankle.
And what can we do about that?
I don't know yet. I'll have to take a closer look at it first. Let me have a look at your chest. Your ribs aren't just bruised. You got a...
And...
It's not too serious. I'll just have to clean the wound before bandaging. Otherwise, you could get an ugly infection. I'll take a look at your foot. It's quite swollen.
How bad is...
Nothing too serious. You just... If we bandage it up nice and tight, you should be on your feet by tomorrow.
Oh, I'm...
I could give you some sort of potion.
You know...
But not even a chamomile potion can fix everything. I'll have...
I'd appreciate...
Alright. I think I know what's wrong with you. Your ankle just needs to be bound. But I'll also have to clean, stitch up, and bandage that wound on your chest. A buck's blood potion would do you good. Or at least some chamomile for your ankle.
It sounds like I just might pull through. But a drink would really hit the spot.
Let's get to it.
All right. Do it.
I'll clean that wound on your side. Aye. Only I don't have anything.
But you'll...
А де мені тут все взяти? Вона ж казала, що в неї десь вдома, блядь. Де вдома? Так. Може тут? Ні, тут точно не тут. Ясно, йдемо, значить, звідси. А де вона, блядь, ночує, йоб її мать, блядь? Візьми в неї вдома, блядь. Файно сказано, блядь. Вдома, щоб знати, де ти живеш, блядь. Типа, тут живеш? Щось я ніхрена не поняв приколу.
Listen.
What would you like to know?
Can I give them something to eat?
Certainly. A good strong broth would be best, or a potion that will bring us. But be careful with head injuries and internal bleeding. Eating and drinking will only make it worse.
What's the proper way?
That's not hard. Always clean the wound first, and
How should I treat...
wash it with water and gently daub it with marigold ointment. Then just lightly dress it and give the...
What about bleeding?
Aye. A bandage will stop the bleeding, but you should first make sure there isn't a...
What should I do with a vomiting patient?
If the patient is dozing off and spouting nonsense, he's fine. You just have to make sure he doesn't fall asleep and put a cold compress on his forehead. But if he's also thirsty, then God help him. That means he's bleeding internally.
What should I do?
Look over the man thoroughly. The fever could be caused by gangrene in a wound. He should also drink a lot of water. Chamomile is good too. It was good to see you, my friend.
Я то не понял, але так дуже інтересно. Де я маю тут все типу взяти? Полин, блять, я знайшов. Я щось тут не бачу цього, ні? Щоб я міг робити. Лікувати.
I'll give you something.
About?
This'll have to do.
Damn it.
I'll rub some of...
You think that will...
This should help the swelling go down.
Oh.
I'll bind that hand there.
Ah, suck.
All done. Now just...
Thanks. It seems to be holding...
Well, that's... All right. I treated your wounds. The best thing you can do now is get some sleep.
Christ. You really are a good healer.
Where did they wound you, Mark?
I'm all right. I just have a headache.
You're talking bollocks.
I'm just really tired. I need some sleep.
You threw up and you got a bloody wound on your left leg, and you're talking nonsense. I'll take a look at your head. It could be a concussion.
Oh, come on, I'm fine. Just a little...
Is there a cut under all that blood on your head? You've got a cut and some bruising.
What do I know? It was one hit after another.
I see you've got a cut on your leg.
Aye.
It could get infected. It'll have to be treated. Maybe a strong elixir would do the trick.
Is that really necessary?
Even a healing potion isn't a cure-all. I'll still have...
Come on, I'm fine.
All right. I reckon I know what's wrong with you, Mark. I'll clean and bandage your wounds, but most important...
Ah, come on, don't be silly.
I'll try to treat you.
Are you sure about that?
I'll clean that wound. This will sting a bit.
Christ.
Good. I'm gonna dress your wound. I'll just wrap it around.
Sacre.
Finished. This...
Not even worth mentioning.
I'll give you a bit of...
Ugh, Christ, shit.
How could you... This will put you back on your feet.
I'm fine.
I reckon we're done. I treated you the best I could. I cleaned and dressed your wounds.
I know. I could really use some shut up.
You're spouting nonsense. At least somebody fell asleep. You may not be dead, but you don't look all that... All right? Christ. I have to change that sting. There's likely something wrong with your head, too. I'll take a look at your... that blood in your hair isn't yours. I should take a look at his... nothing serious. Just a few bruises. Let's take a look... Oh, bloody... Aquavit. Alright, I'll click... Maybe it's... Let's have a look at you. The best way... I'll just pour it... And now to... Oh, Christ. Oh, what a stench. Damned fever. At any rate, the wound's cauterized. It won't be festering now. I have to... I'll just tear it up, and that takes care... All right. This should help him. Well, I did all that won't. You'll soon be... I tried to treat all the wounded.
What do you mean you...
It wasn't easy, but I managed to treat all the wounded. I hope they'll be all right.
Great. The rest is in God's hands. Thanks, Henry. I'll go and have a look now. You should take care of yourself.
Thanks. But I'll only take it if you don't need it.
I've got what I need. This was left over.
Are you finished for...
Work like this is never finished. But you have to know when enough is enough.
It's tough seeing people you know and care about.
You can't let it get to you. Neither the good or the bad. If you don't think about who's lying in front of you, you can focus...
So if Zizka had beaten me, you wouldn't have cared either?
If he had beaten you, you'd be long since dead.
Well, and you'd be able to just shrug that off.
Can we talk about something else? I'd really prefer to not talk about all this.
Let's go and get something to drink.
It sounds good. But if the men saw me tipsy, the best thing we can do is go to sleep. If you like, there's a free bed in the cabin. The wind blows through the gaps, but if you don't mind a bit of a squeeze, we'll be warm this evening. I'll come and see you when you go to bed. At least this day will have a happier ending. Blessed evening. Could you find some room there for me? I'm awfully, awfully tired. And cold too.
Well, we shall have to do something about that.
But don't get too excited. As soon as I lie down, I'll sleep the sleep of the...
The just?
something like that. But at least I don't have to worry about any bad dreams, since I'll be sleeping next to a knight.
No!
I am here, lad. And I'm coming for you.
Будемо собі дати що? Що за шум ще блядь?
Quickly barricade the gate! Hurry! Load up everything you get your hands on. Stones to the wall! All weapons to the gate!
Clara, what in the hell?
Ёб твою мать.
What the hell is going on?
Bit of a rude awakening.
Who are they? And where the fuck did they come from?
From the tower crest on their banners, looks like the Prague militia.
Вот суки.
Good morning, Captain! Please forgive my abrupt departure without saying goodbye yesterday.
What do you want?
Lord Nebak here would like his castle back. My liege, Sir Otto, wants your head. And I have an account to settle with a certain bastard of Radzig's.
Lord Burgov! Since when did the Chamberlain of our land ally himself with such filth?
Ever since Jobst and Wenceslas started allying with filth like you, Zizka. Sir Istvan tot, is a master of your craft. He harassed Wenceslas' allies, just as you did King Sigismund's. He did a good job in Zassau, and he would have done so here too, were it not for Hanush's pair of buffoons.
That smug little fucker was in his service the whole time.
But I have to admit, Captain Zizka, that you've been a much bigger thorn in our backsides than we care for. Fortunately, my friend Marquardt just happened to be passing, so now your tricks won't help you anymore.
The executioner awaits you, Captain. But if you're sensible, we'll spare your companions. Surrender!
Is there any way to sneak out of here?
Even if there were, it wouldn't get far.
No. And I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Lord von Berghoff! Sir Markbart! Lord Nebach! And you treacherous shit! Kiss our asses!
God, is this retribution for my sins? Sorry, my friend. I'm afraid your castle will be needing some repairs.
От сучені діти, блядь. Все куро було котло проти нас, блядь.
It'll start soon enough.
Aye. The waiting is the worst of it.
Let's not get on our knees just yet. If we hold out, they'll parley.
We have a chance. Not a big one, but a chance.
Michael, you deal with the shooters. The tower must not fall.
Don't worry, we'll hold it. God be with you, fellas.
I'll be on the gate, but if they storm us, we'll definitely need help.
All right, I need everyone else on the battlements. So I don't forget, Henry, Mikesh said he and Kozlik would like to repay their debt to you. So tell me where to put them.
Let them come with us to the battlements.
As you wish.
God hear our prayer and kick their St. Clements.
So,
Назавжди бійня, блядь. Загрузка на загрузка.
now you're mine, you bastard!
What now? Yeah! Let him have it!
Who's one carrying the ladder? Hey, Henry! Find a helmet somewhere and knock those ladders down! Repel the ladders! To the task!
Що то вони?
Fucking Christmas. We're in the thick of things again. Bring the whole here to push back the ladder. I can't get a shot in.
Prop them up!
Bleeding like a stuck
Not so damn low, Henry! Those ladders!
Ну!
Forward! Keep going! Don't
on, knock it down!
Йоп його мать. То я в того не можу попасти, не розумію.
Nice hit! Take that, you obliterated scum! Keine Chance! Achtung! They're attacking the gate! Bleeding, I can see that kick! Nice strike! Hold them back! I'm getting sick of waiting! Continue to the gate! You can hardly stand your zone! What's going on? Head off! Don't spare him! Oh, chop him up! Shit! Start praying! That won't work on me! Keine Chance! Schlage dir die Fresse ein! You're dead! Keine Chance! Good!
Ви здихайте та, що посуду, блядь. Їм ще похер, блядь, якусь хер. Щось я ніхуя не розумію, блядь. Що за приколи, блядь? Що я маю робити? Так вона прям зашутіть драбини. Я ж не маю чим зіштовхувати вже-то, ні? І... є вуш. Тихо, блядь. Давай так по вуш возьмем на...
Can't do that, can you? Now you're mine, you bastard! Go to hell!
Це я міг собі тут взяти вже, так, щось.
Fuck you! You're dead!
Давай драбину став. Давай, став.
Hurry! Hurry!
Nihil gratuitum!
Ну та відійди, блядь! А чого я не можу? Я ж маю цей.
The devil's waiting for you. Keep going, don't stop.
Мало не варто, блядь. В смислі не мало варто, а я який хрен маю. Та йди нахер, блядь. Поставали тут довбойоби, нахер.
Are you waiting for me to die of old age?
Bad luck!
А це що, блядь, не считається, типа, блядь? Вила, блядь.
I'll shoot you an extra asshole!
Йоп, натягли воно глюче, нахуй, я хуї. Чого так глюче, блядь? Ладно, давайте попробуємо. Може бути чисто, що я, сука, переставив на налаштування графіки. Чи зараз графіка? Що воно щось змінило? Щось не дуже сильно змінило, якщо чесно. Кидання каміння.
Come on, target! We'll see who gets the last laugh, you whore sons! The fuckers are retreating! They're retreating! We fended them off! Hey, Henry, quick! I need your help!
I'll be right with you.
Та, є час балакати, блядь?
It's bad.
What's wrong? We defended the gate, didn't we?
Aye, and we're holding the battlements on the tower. But they got into the lower... Our boys are getting hammered. We've got to get to their aid, right now!
I understand.
You swine!
Куда йти?
Fuck! I can't get a shot in! Die, fucker! I can't aim like this, damn it! Start praying! Fucking hell! He knows how to sword fight! You got him! Next! Nice hit!
Ай, перезаряджайся, блядь, я хочу попробувати хоч раз, блядь.
I'll shoot your head off!
Watch out! I can't aim! He's done for! Let's see what...
Я не встиг, ясно?
Ooh, they got what they wanted. We did it, eh?
Ah, I hope so. But unfortunately, it isn't over yet. Something's happening up top. We have to go...
Oh, Sakura!
As soon as we...
Yeah! Don't stare it! Fuck it!
Ну твою мать, блядь.
No touch! Got him! You finished!
You can't get away from me!
No!
I'll shoot your head
I'll
off!
shoot
Me!
you dead.
Get him from behind!
Ну? Кого ты мило тут стал, уёбок, блядь? Тупей, нахуй. Задолбал, блядь.
We got past the wall! The battlements have fallen! Stop praying! I'll kill you!
А чё він, блядь? Там ж... Чё він, блядь, його треба перезаряджати постійно, заїбали. Сука.
We've got to fall back! Everyone back to the tower! Now!
Hooray! There's more coming!
done for.
Bollocks. They won't get into the tower easily. They'll parley, you'll see. Everyone, away from the tower!
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
What the fuck is that?
О, бля, чё?
Pater noster, quies in caelus.
Time!
Et debiti nobis debita nostra sicut.
Take cover!
Et nos dimitimus debitoribus nostris.
Everyone away from the wall.
Et ne nos inducas in tentationem. But deliver us from evil.
Я собі, блядь.
Help me! Someone! I'm fucking stuck! Henry! For the love of God!
Да.
I told you we should have made a run for it.
Aye. You should have taken off. At least then we wouldn't have to listen to your blathering.
Well, the last time I ran away, I lost everything. I'm never going to do that again.
Well, that's just what I'm afraid of, Henry. Honor's a splendid thing. You won't be much use to anyone as a corpse.
The great thing about corpses is that they keep their mouths shut. They're not dead yet.
Well, if it hadn't been for that diabolical invention, we'd have stood a chance.
Show some respect, priest. Sir Otto christened this little beauty himself. He named it Finger of God. Whoever it points at, poof!
Stop! Halt! Pull up!
What is it, sir?
Depart ways here, Istvan. I need someone to keep watch on Trotsky while I'm with the king. Take the captives with you, and get what you can out of them. We need to know what Jobst and the Leipa lords are plotting.
With the greatest pleasure, sir.
Don't spare them. And when they sing, send me a message with what you found out. But the young lord of Bjergstein will be coming along with me. He's too valuable a commodity. He'll come in handy as a hostage, if Hanush tries any tricks. And here are the orders from King Sigismund, so you know what to question them about and where to find us. And I'm counting on you to keep my castle in one piece until I return.
Rest assured, my lord.
Good. Forwards!
спробувати буде нове, чи би то теж нас йобнули, чи ні з тої херні.
Listen to him, Ernest. Like a child of the night. Beautiful music, isn't it?
Go to hell!
But now the fun's over. I don't have all night to deal with you. I have 2 more guests to attend to, and I want to get some sleep.
Sleep sweetly while you can.
Oh, I will. Don't you worry. I've had a couple of hard, nerve-wracking days, but in the end, everything went according to plan. And what's more, I have this wonderful entertainment before bedtime. I'll sleep the sleep of the dead.
I hope you do. Literally.
You'd do better to say your prayers, priest. It'll be your turn soon.
You'll rot in hell.
Do you think people like me are afraid of hell? The powerful lords invoke hell to keep simpletons like you in line. God doesn't give a shit about me, and the feeling's mutual. What's the penance for such blasphemy, priest? How many are fathers and all that shit, eh?
Your penance will be to drown in shit.
You're quite witty for a priest. I like you. But now back to work.
Sir, the other one just came round too.
Excellent. As soon as we're done with the captain here, we'll turn our attention to him.
Leave the captain alone, you swine.
Would you look at that? You've still got some fire in you. But don't worry, you'll get your turn.
I said, leave him alone. He doesn't know anything.
Sir Istvan told you to shut up.
It's time to start singing, Captain. Where are Jobst of Luxembourg and Jan of Liechtenstein?
Why do you think I've got anything to do with that fucking traitor?
Turncoat? Now, don't tell me there are disputes in King Wenceslas's camp. That would sadden me. But I'm afraid Jobst's latest treachery was directed at King Sigismund. And that's why I'm asking you. Where is he?
Kiss my ass.
It seems you don't value your life. To be fair, though, if I were in your shoes, I'd probably want it to be all over quickly, too. So we'll see how your new best friend Henry is doing.
I'll kill you. And your Eric will have to watch. And as soon as I'm finished with you, I'll gut him as well.
I'll pretend you never said that. Now you have one last chance. I'll repeat the question, but this is the last time I ask nicely. Jobst and Liechtenstein, where are they? What were they doing in Ratai?
I don't know anything about those two. Really.
Don't take me for a fool, boy.
I don't. But you're not what you're pretending to be either. I keep thinking, why is he doing it? What's behind it? You pretend to be cruel, but you take good care of Eric. Someone must have really hurt you. Am I right?
Hear that? He's concerned about other people's souls while he's being tortured. That's a first for me. Listen, you bastard. Stop talking shit and answer my questions.
The reason I'm interested is it might come in handy when I'm torturing Eric.
You're only making things worse for yourself. Let's try this again. Jobst and Liechtenstein, where are they? Why did they meet with Radzig? What do they have planned?
I don't know anything. so you can put an end to this.
You think you can wriggle out of this so easily and that I'll kill you without getting what I want? Even if it... I honestly don't understand why you're trying to... On account of your cronies here? The captain already told me plenty, and the priest here is
I told you nothing, you...
You told me more than you think. So, Jobst and that other bastard, Liechtenstein.
All right. I'll tell you what I know about them.
At last! Not hard, is it? Go on then.
Jobst has a big problem. He lent money to Sigismund, who promised him Brandenburg in return. Only Sigismund isn't paying, and the Brandenburgers aren't just going to yield to him. So now he's acting like he's working for a good cause, but in fact he's just playing his own game. He has a grudge against Sigismund, and the Liechtensteiners are the same. They lent money to Wenceslas in return for Breslau. Only if Wenceslas loses the throne, there's no one to confirm the deal.
That's all very well, and it may even be true. But it tells me nothing about where they are now and what they're doing. Well, had enough at last? Can we start being serious finally? Is it worth suffering like this to protect that traitor and turncoat Jobst? Do you think letting yourself be killed will do any good? This is not your war! Now listen up. If you tell me what I want to know, I'll stop. And I'll get von Bergau to demand a ransom for you from Radzig. Then you'll be able to go back to that shithole of yours.
I can't tell you anything, because I don't know anything. The lords don't give a shit about me. No one discussed with me why we were coming here. Radzig doesn't talk politics with me. Does von Bergau confide in you about his plans when he gives you orders?
Was that a rhetorical question, or are you actually asking? If you are, then yes, he does confide in me. Fancy that. And that's why I don't believe for a moment that your father doesn't tell you anything. This is the last time I'll ask. What do you know about Jobst and Liechtenstein? Where did they go from Ratai? What do they have planned?
And I'm telling you.
You had your chance to speak. Normally, I'd have a bit more fun with you. I did promise at Nebakov, but I don't have the time. So I'll gut someone else and leave you to Ernest here.
Right now?
Right now. But if you want to...
As you wish.
No! Stop it! Don't do it!
What is it, priest? Is there something you'd like to tell us?
Godwin, no! Shut up!
Tell me then. What's on your mind, father?
From what I understood, Jobst is looking for allies so he can take...
That's not really news. I want...
In Brandenburg. He went...
That's better.
He... That's all I know.
Well, I'll be. He sent him right into... This might surprise you, but I believe you. And you've saved this bastard's life. You'll be rewarded. Well then, that will do. See? All you had to do was cooperate a bit, and now it's all over. Wasn't all... Now rest up. You'll need a lot of strength for tomorrow. There's a lot more I want to know. Good night. Well, that's that.
Ти я можу якось нас збрехати, що...
Find Eric for me. He's going on a little trip.
Does running for it still seem like a bad idea to you?
You know, the worst of it is that we betrayed the others. And now they'll get the same as us. Don't feel so bad about it, lad. Everyone breaks under torture. It's only a matter of time.
Hey. Can you hear that?
Зараз спасе. Не стоїм лікували. Ця спасе, бля. Ніхрена собі, бля.
About time, Catherine.
Oh.
What took you so long?
You can hang around here a bit longer if you like.
Wait. You? So that's why you pretended not to know me this whole time?
Did you work that out all by yourself?
And that's why you killed that man by the pond?
I wouldn't let anyone put their filthy heads on my most loyal sister-in-arms, would I?
So you did recognize me after that?
You think I'd forget someone who saved my life? You behaved like an utter madman who's tired of life. But I'm grateful to you, Henry.
I'm not tired of life. I'll just never run away from a fight again.
Like I said, a madman. Are you all right?
I'll live. But everything else won't be so straightforward.
What about you two?
Better than I probably look.
He didn't pay all that much attention to me. We haven't met, my dear. Godwin's the name.
Catherine. But this isn't the time for pleasantries. We have to get out of here.
The lass is right. Get out of here. How?
I've thought of that. There's a secret passageway that leads right from the basement to the Apollonia Rocks.
A secret passage?
That's right.
Good work, Kate. Thank Christ. So what are we waiting for?
Don't count your chickens yet. It won't be that simple. There's an iron gate at the start of the passage. We won't be able to force it, we need the key. And the Lord of the Castle has it.
And right now, that's the Hungarian.
Sacra.
Where can we find him?
In his chambers at the top of the Crone Tower, most likely. That's the smaller tower on the far side of the castle.
Getting hold of the orders he got from von Berghoff would also come in handy.
And our things.
Istvan had your things taken to his chambers. And the documents will be in either the scribe's chambers or von Berghoff's.
How many people are there in the castle?
That's one thing working in our favor. A lot of them left with von Berghoff. Here in the upper castle, there's just Istvan and a couple of men. There are more in the lower courtyard, but we don't have to worry about them. Besides, there's a storm on the way, so they'll all be inside.
I'll take care of Istvan and get the keys.
Sure. That's a brilliant plan.
Someone has to. And I'm in no state to do it myself.
Don't worry. I'll do it. I have a score to settle with him anyway.
That's just what I'm afraid of.
He said he wants to get some sleep. With any luck, the lad will find him in bed.
The two of us can go.
Don't take this the wrong way, Godwin. But Henry has to be stealthy. What's more, we need to search our tower, find, and to keep guard. If someone came, Catherine wouldn't be able to handle him on her own. And I can't help her in this state.
Have you forgotten, Shishka? I'm supposed to bring him home in one piece.
Don't worry. Someone who can hack me in the face won't have any difficulty with that fucking Hungarian mid.
All right, then. Be careful. And don't take unnecessary risks. No fucking around. Just cut his throat while he's asleep.
It's not every day you hear a priest handing out advice on throat cutting. But I'll follow it. All right, let's split up. I'll take care of Istvan and search the scribe's chambers on the way. And you, Godwin, see what you can find in von Bergoff's chambers.
If I must.
It's just... I could do with some kind. He may be lower than vermin, but I don't want to strangle him with my bare hands.
I don't think the poor bastard who was guarding us will need his... Robbing the dead may be a sin, but I'm sure Father here will...
Aye. Although turning a blind eye is more...
Wait, Henry. I'll give you my knife. I won't need it here.
Thanks.
I'll take care of Jan. Hurry. He messed you up. I've got to clean that.
Добре.
He really messed you up.
Так, тож, друзі, для мене день прийшов, для вас секунда.
Requiem
Я продовжу. Не знаю, що це стало, блядь, чим прикол. Блядь!
Requiescat in pace. Amen.
То для мене щось почала робити клавіатура, блядь. Ну, типа, в смислі тому, що ті кнопки, типа, почали робити. Я не знаю, типа, як. Ну, це, з одної сторони, дуже прикольно.
And I, goose that I am, bother him by caring whether he lives or dies.
Catherine?
You shouldn't talk. We're just strangers.
Мені треба куди? Не пам'ятаю, що це. О, блядь, аж туди? Ого. Система прихована. А. В мене нема відмічок. Блять, я забув тут подивитися, але я вже помився. Вашого тіло буде називатися поміж, крім того, вмиючи вчені, ви можете з всього бруду на тілі, але одяг вам все одно. Блять, ти знаєш що, блять? Тут навіть немає що. Мечі.
Like red wine, I'll drink your love until I die, my red wine.
Я так розумію, мені не дуже треба. Сокиру лишу. Тес, я думаю, має багато часу, чи... Чи за те, що я таку тволажу, то, блядь... Може місія приїбатися.
What's the matter? Are you afraid of thunderstorms?
To hell with the storm. It's this castle. I keep hearing...
Ride the horse into the ground if you like. You'll pass through Senates. That belongs to the Rosenbergs, and they'll give you a fresh one. Here's the report for von Berghoff. I almost felt sorry for Radzig's bastard. But we got what we want. The main thing is, find Job's spy, Liechtenstein.
What's the matter? You worried about me?
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
You've grown into a very capable young man. But you still have to learn to fight for your place in the sun. Nobody will hand anything on a platter to men like you and me.
I won't forget that.
Farewell.
Farewell, dear boy.
What? I met the chief. We're gonna be on guard here all night. What? Why? I reckon Sir Ishban had some bad encounter with our guests before.
Ой, сюди йти.
Stop mouthing off. You're on duty and that's that. I'm going to the kitchen to warm up and have a lie down. Then I'll come and relieve you. Don't worry.
Ну, блядь, яке тупе нахуй.
Come on! There'll be trouble. We're already in trouble. You think he didn't notice that we're pissed? So don't make it worse. Come on.
Нічого цікавого.
Ink. This must be the scribe's chamber. Nothing.
Що ж?
Nothing. Nothing of interest. It doesn't look like there's anything interesting here. That leaves this.
You just won't give up, will you? You know, I actually like that about you. It reminds me of someone.
I'm not like you.
Indeed. Last time you let me go. That's not my style. And it came back to haunt you. So, what's it gonna be? A fair fight? Or are you finally going to learn?
Ай нахер, блядь. Чого я з ним балакаю?
In the end, see, I was right.
The stronger dog. Fucks the bitches.
Наш меч, блядь.
I hope the bastard didn't have those keys on him. Better take a look in his chambers upstairs.
Чому тут цей, блядь, я щось не розумію. А, блядь. Ёбаный, стёбаный койт.
I'll get lucky. Christ, there's nothing here. Are things great?
О, типу я зразу вдівся? Боже мій милий, я навіть зразу вдівся. Це файна штука. Тепер значить що?
But no sign of the orders. No sign of Sigismund's orders. Maybe Godwin found something. I should go and check up on him.
Накази треба пошукати. Де накази? Ого, аж там? Так, зброя. Їжа. Буду кидати ті всі тоніки, хуйоніки, блядь. Гравець, їжа. Відвар, алкоголь дає збільшить силу 4 дій 10 хвилин. О, це нормально. Я ж не взяв ці. Ось треба до гори. Так, правильно йду? Іду сюди. Ага. Це тут? Чи вещь? Пошукайте наказ в покої берегу дівіці. Так. Ще би знати, де ті покої, блять.
Have you got those keys? I've always wanted to take a look around the Lord's chambers. I'm sure he's got some good wine hidden here somewhere.
Не поняв, а що це типа?
Shit. Where could they have hidden them? Nothing. Nothing at all.
This is it. I have it, Henry. We can finally get the fuck out of here.
Можемо змиватися, але він вже сам дать змився скорше, чим цей. Що, він сильніший цей обладунок чи ні? Угу. Нарешті мене трошки буде інакше якась броня, тому що вже задовбали, якщо чесно.
I think we have everything.
You took our things.
I did.
We have the orders. Let's get out.
А що це, типа? Ага. Щас. Ага. У мене броніка стійко нема, так, виходить? Заєбісь. Що, куди ми маємо йти? Давай. Але він довго йде, то капець. О, блядь, як прикольно. О, блядь. А тут це і наліво і направо. Де ти там, блядь? Ну ти знаєш, куди йти, та? А. Ясно.
Great. Do you have the keys?
We have the keys, the orders, and our things.
And also a rather nice sword. I suppose you settled things with the Hungarian.
Before you lot start exchanging revenge stories, give me the keys. I have to find the right one.
Here you are. Istvan is dead. I killed him.
And is it a weight off your shoulders? Has anything changed?
Aye. It's a wonderful feeling. Now I just have to sort out the rest of them.
Be careful, Henry. It's understandable after what happened to you, but taking pleasure in revenge can be dangerous. And not just for your soul.
Amen.
Leave him be. He's a warrior. You can see it in his eyes. You did the right thing, Henry.
And did you follow my advice? Or did you take needless risks?
He was awake. It almost looked like he was waiting for me. Even if he'd been asleep, I'd have woken him up. Revenge is best done face to face.
You're right. I reckon I'd have woken up the bastard too, so he'd know who was taking his life. And why.
I used to be like you two. But age changes a man. Some say it brings wisdom.
If everyone in the world was as wise as you, we'd all go stark raving mad.
If you've all finished chatting, I'd like to remind you where we are. We have to vanish, now!
Is it far? Zizka won't make it too far on foot.
I'll make it.
How should I know? I've never been here before. I think the passage ends somewhere in Apollonia, and that's a short way from the castle. There's an old poacher's camp in the rocks there, and my people will be waiting there. You go first, Henry, and light the way. I'll lock the gate behind us.
Well, let's go then. I just hope we won't get buried alive.
In that case, at least we'll have a burial with a priest.
Чекай, це що? Керниця, та? Смолскеп. Ну і все, більш тут ніц нема. Ладно, піднесу, може щось. І ніхрена. Йдуть помаленьку, блять. О. 2 ходи, і куди нам йти? Не зупиниться, як я стану? Хер там, правда, не зупиниться.
Minor who?
The Minotaur was a monster. A man with the head of a bull who lived in London.
Щоб могли щось сховати тут, блядь.
Though I have to add, he had quite a bit of help from Princess Ariana. She gave him a magical thread to help him find his way out of the labyrinth.
Princesses with magical thread? Must have been an interesting seminary, eh? Oh? What kind?
Evan, you shut up already. Someone will hear us.
Що? Угу. І що? Будуть нас тут чекали неприємності, чи що?
Fresh air at last. Now, if we had a little wine.
They've noticed we're gone. Fuck. How far are your people with the horses?
Young Mika will be waiting half a mile to the south, at an old camp.
I need to rest. Supposing we take a look at Sigismund's letter. See what the bastard is plotting. Oh, good idea. Here, give me some light. Now, let me see. I, Sigismund of Luxembourg, by the will of God, King of Hungary, Dalmatia, and Bohemia.
Oh, Christ, skip that.
And I therefore call my loyal ally. Sigismund is mustering his allies and their armed forces to Kuttenberg.
What does it mean?
It means that he's lost patience. And he's planning to crush the resistance while he still can.
So, von Burgov and von Aulitz have gone to Kuttenberg?
Yeah. And my friend Hinnek of Kunstadt is at Suchtal Fortress, not far from Kuttenberg. And Liechtenstein is in Kuttenberg too. We have to warn them.
And we have to help Capon?
Yeah, but first we must get away from here. Only he can't get far on foot.
I'll bring the horses to the road. You wait here.
But the place is crawling with them.
You go ahead. They'll give up in a while. We'll move further back inside.
When you meet Mika, the password is Falcon. God go with you, lad.
Ну давайте, блядь, я там усіх порішаю там, блядь, сам. Папа. Нам треба тут з ним зв'язати. А ми не можемо подушуватися. Тобто ж твою місію виконати, тут ще щось нове завдання якесь є. Місце.
Everyone ready? We're looking for an altar priest and 2 men. They're killers, armed and dangerous, so watch your backs. Let's go.
Я понял, короче, ладно, давай. Не треба було його вбивати. Скорше все.
Everyone ready? We're looking for an old priest and two men. They're killers, armed and dangerous, so watch your back. Let's go. Where did that arrow come from? Over here!
You wanna try me?
Come on then! Fuck that! Already in a battle.
Ого-го.
That hit home.
you!
I've been waiting for you.
Go fuck yourself.
Та, блядь, я стою, я не вижу вас.
Hey, get him! Come on then!
Я значить їх багато тут.
I'm all yours. Big mistake, shithead. You want to try me? What are you?
Їх можна перебити, блядь? Ого.
See, you shit! You're no match for me. I'm all yours. You want to try me? Take him from the side! I'll rip your ass open! You can't stand up to this! Fuck you!
Хочу виграти і, блядь, хуйню роблю. Блядь, давай тікай нахуй, блядь. Іди спілі, скурва, якийсь.
Show what you're made of!
Воно буде скось їх перебити. Що може? Що там в мене? Так. Довелося. Треба. Вибігук. Що тут? Я вже прийшов сюди, чи?
At least we won't come to von Berghoff empty-handed.
Тебе цікавенького. Де? О.
Are you Mika?
Depends on who's asking.
I'm Henry. I'm here to... Vulcan. The password is Vulcan.
Alright. I'm Mika. Where's Catherine?
It all went tits up. We've got a wounded man. We need to take the wagon all the way to the passage to load him on.
Where is it, anyway?
We left the wagon and the horses just outside of Apple. The soldiers are combing the forest. Nobody can get through till this.
Fuck!
I thought we could sneak out of here. But if someone's wounded...
You
don't look too good neither.
Listen, my brother and the butcher's hand are guarding the wagon. But if we don't show up by daybreak, that means something's gone wrong. Someone has to tell them what happened.
All right, I'll go. Go and find Catherine. Where exactly is the wagon?
Keep heading south from here until you come across a cliff split in two. There's a broken down wagon stand. Go between the rocks, up the hill, then head south. If you pass by an abandoned camp, you'll know you're going the right way. It's another mile or so past the camp. Just keep heading south. You should come across them then. We're parked a bit off the road, so as not to be seen.
All right.
Don't forget to say the password Falcon to them too, so they don't kill you. All right. Good luck.
I'm with you.
Двигаю, блядь, за 20 кілометрів, блядь, поставив. Тут, типа...
Stop praying! I'll kill you, you cunt!
Cut you up, you shit! I'll hack you to ribbons!
А в смислі, чого ти не вдарив, типа, це? Воу-воу-воу! Та йди нахер, блядь! Оце тут, блядь, інколи та ігра така тупа, що тут піздець. Нажимаю, сука, бігти, блядь, а воно, сука, стоїть, блядь, як вкопане. Подивимося, як він стріляє.
Hey, he's in!
You want to try me?
Бля, і що, блядь, я натискаю назад бігти, і він, блядь, йому похер, блядь.
I'm all yours. Take that! Show what you're made of!
Так, нам ще змали їжа. Та-да-да-дам. Чекай. Обладунок. Треба надіти свій, блядь, бо вони зараз той, сука, уніштожуть і пизда, блядь, а я його поводити, сука, не можу. Чому він з лука не вбиває за першим разом? От мені це дивно, блядь. А ну, гравець, блядь. Щоденник, інвентар. Стоїть сама ліпша. Типа стейк, блядь. А я маю щось. Їжа. Сказили дерев'яності. Неможливий біг і погріші всі бойові навички на 2. Оце таке, блядь. Отрута взагалі не. Ну можна взяти. Що, на свій меч йобнути, та?
I should keep going south from here.
Тільки одне хреново, що цей. Сюди, типу, рушниця зараджаєш, тільки її і цей.
killed him, you bastard!
Нема ніякого зілля, блядь. Да. Ну, дійшли нарешті.
Vulcan. Catherine sent me. Things got a bit complicated.
Так, там, блядь, війська, блядь, було, ёб твою мать, вони хочуть коловозом їхати, блядь. А вже приїхали, то нормально. Не, нічого, що ти віз, блядь, скрипить так, що, блядь. І тарабани, блядь, ёб твою мать, блядь.
Carry straight on to Yichin. The merchant road will take you right to Kuttenberg.
But you're not coming with us?
No. I have to go back to Razik and Hanush and tell them what's been planned and what happened to Lord Capen. Like, it's high time you got going. Watch out for yourselves. Especially you, Henry. I don't have to come back and look for your body again.
I'll do my best.
Look, if you find yourself stuck, look for Sir Odorin of Rabosh and give him this ring. He'll help you, even if he's not too happy about it.
Godspeed!
Та ж там залізний, блядь, ці колись робили, блядь. Пам'ятаєш, такі фіри нас колись деколи в селі були. Я народився. Там, блядь, по камінцях, як тарабани, то, блядь, чув, ёб твою мать. На пів села чути було. Вже люди на фірах їздили, блядь, ці. З нормальними цими, блядь, колесами від машини, блядь, від Жигулів, а ще один дядько такий їздив на такий. Тому як їхав, блядь, пам'ятаю, блядь, зранку, блядь, то, блядь, аж... А ти в хаті спав, аж чув, блядь, все.
How does it feel? Do you really think you could get rid of me? No, no, dear boy. You and I still have a lot of work to do.
Henry? Are you hurt? You fell asleep. Are you all right?
Прикольно, бля. Для загрузки і звук, блядь. Да. Ну, а загрузка скільки буде часу?
Weren't making it up. They looked pretty frightened.
Maybe they were just in awe of your beauty.
My, you've got a silver tongue, eh?
Not that I want to contradict, but I think there might be another reason. Sigismund is riding roughshod over the country, for the people are cautious. I can't blame them.
If it was only Sigismund. The devil is just as bad.
I thought we'd sorted all this out. He's no saint, not by any means, but he is an ally of the king, my friend.
Не забув поїсти, віджу мене
The
тебе.
dry devil.
Lord Hinek of Kunstadt, Burgrave of Znojmo Castle, a great warrior, and at this moment a guest of the Lord of Sukhdal.
Why do they call him the Dry Devil, anyway?
You can ask him yourself when you see him.
I don't know why he's dry, but I know exactly why they call him devil.
Can you give it a rest? I don't need you insulting him before I get a word in.
Great. So I'm to keep my mouth shut, eh?
Say what you like, just don't
На
go
малій
fucking
графіці
the
щось
devil.
типу набагато гравців гарніше, блядь, чим
That's
корона
all
велика.
I'm asking.
What happens after we get to
І все яскраве,
We'll
блядь,
find
перше
out
був.
soon enough. The main thing we have to hope for is that the local lord will even receive us.
Who is that?
Sir Peter of Pisek, mint master to King Wenceslas himself. Very important man.
I bet he can't wait
Lord
for us to
Fisak
ride
ain't
into
gonna
his
see ya.
courtyard.
He's got an important visit.
We don't look too impressive, that's true. But I'm hoping Dry Devil will put in a word for us.
And what's your plan after that? We have to save Sir Hans.
Don't worry, we'll get to that, if it's not too late.
Hopefully it won't be. He's a noble, so they'll ransom him.
I don't know. His uncle has a reputation for being a pinch purse. Do you know him, Henry?
I know him. And I think I know why they say what they do about him.
Oh, but that's all by the by anyway. I intend to wage war, not parley. And if I know Dry Devil, he's of the same mind.
Well, I don't know how many men Hinek has. Aren't we a bit short-handed for waging war?
There's just enough for my kind of war.
Шкода, що не можу ні карти поцохнути, ні хрена бешеви, типу, ні поїсти. Що я на коней поїсти не можу, блядь? Прикольно, прикольно. Треба не забути перекинути після серії на жорстку диску назад ігру. На 2, блядь, хоч не скорше грузил, бо тут, блядь, піздець.
long last.
What's this? The gate's wide open.
Watered, fed, saddled, first thing. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Greetings. What's your business here?
The blessing of our Lord Jesus Christ, sir. I expect your Peter Pisek. I am Jan Žižka of Trocnov. I have an important message for your guest, Hinek of Kunstadt. Actually, for you two.
A message for the Dry Devil? Well, now, Captain Žižka and young Henry.
Margrave Jobs.
Sir.
I'm afraid your friend Hinek is no longer here. I'd love to know what brought you two together. But also, what the hell happened to you?
Well, sir...
Unfortunately, I'm otherwise occupied at the moment. Get some rest. You're clearly in dire need of it. We'll talk tomorrow. Sir Peter, please, take care of our guests.
Yes, sir.
Let's go!
Той замок, щоб тут штурмували, блядь? Що ми на початку були?
You must be tired and hungry after your journey. Follow me.
Що ми тут в самому початку, типа, стріляли за того гра. Ми того до гори вилазили, блядь. Потім того стріляли. Напевно, на цей замок теж буде напад.
You have a very fine fortress, my lord.
I'm glad you think so.
Що то, ну що ж, то гра збережена. Так що, надіюсь, то все буде тепер наступній серії ми то все зробимо. Так що всім пока-пока.